Hello, good morning. This is Kelsey with Igniting Insight. I am here for day 2 of 32 days of live energy readings. So I'm coming on every day about 6 a.m. Pacific time to read the collective energies using a mix of tarot and astrology. Those are my primary external mediums that I use to read energy, aside from my just natural intuition. And I am doing this at least for the next 32 days. So this video is live here on Instagram and Facebook, and the replay will be on Facebook and YouTube. So no matter where you're tuning in from, thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to go ahead and I will be pulling a couple cards to start, but right now I'm going to pull up the astrological chart for the day. If you want to go back and watch yesterday's live, if you haven't seen it, I did talk about the full moon coming up, a little bit about what that means, but I realized that there's a lot else going on that I missed, so I wanted to touch on some things here. So particularly, I'm trying to just locate it, locate the transits I want to talk about here. Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, so mainly Uranus went retrograde yesterday or 2 days ago. So what does this mean? So Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and it basically, what it is it rules unexpected change. It rules, it can be negative things like catastrophes and some kinds of natural disasters and things like that, but it can also be like change that we're really needing, that we're resisting, that kind of will just get pushed on us. Like, there's a lot of events in our lives that seem negative, but can actually like trigger an awakening or trigger us to look at our lives with a different perspective. So those are definitely things ruled by Uranus. So because this is a larger planet, it's not a personal planet where it's close in to the sun and it's more about our individual personality traits. This is a planet that rules more of the collective, or it relates more to the collective generally. But when it's retrograde, that energy is really coming inward, and so it can be a lot of like revelations that we're having internally. And let's see, it's in Taurus. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to dip back into Aries. I'm pretty sure Uranus is in Taurus to stay now. That was actually a big, when Uranus went into Taurus the first time, I think it might have been 2017 or 2018, and then it dipped back into Aries and went forward. That was actually one of the first things I wrote about when I started doing astrology. And so, Taurus is the sign of, it's like us at home, our comforts, it's sensuality too, just our physical comforts in life, what we want to build around us, that stays pretty close. So, talking about Uranus going retrograde yesterday, I feel like the revelations we might be having internally are going to have to do with this, basically like how we keep ourselves comfortable. And that can be a good and a bad thing sometimes. A lot of times being comfortable will actually hold us back because we're more concerned with like maintaining our own personal status quo than we are about evolving and changing, which is really the point of life. So I do think this retrograde will have some impacts as far as, how are you too comfortable in your life and what do you need to do to shift that? And let's see what else. We had Hi, Jithamo. Yeah, we had Mercury going into Leo, which is where we have the sun right now. So I mean, that makes a lot of sense as far as we're communicating our ourselves, our individuality, who we are, our creativity, and its self-expression. So it's letting. Yesterday we talked about with the tarot cards, as well as with the upcoming, or actually with the moon in Capricorn, how it's like our emotions and our intuition is lining up right now with our mission in life, our career, our work, our life's work, our life's purpose, and our ability to structure our lives and take committed action towards our goals. Like our intuition and that more active side of us are aligning with this recent moon transit. And then I feel like with the Mercury transit going into Leo where the sun is, it's bringing our mental side into that picture where it's how we want to express ourselves, which often can be very related to our work in the world, is lining up with how we think, how we want to communicate. And so feels to me just intuitively like a lot of aspects of ourselves that may have been divided or against each other a little bit are working in tandem right now. So that's a really good place to be. That's going to help us move forward. And we had the Lionsgate on August 8th, so 8/8 Lionsgate. That was basically a portal. And the energies it's basically closed out now, although if this is potentially your first time hearing about this, you could still tap into this and use it to your advantage. But basically this Lionsgate was about setting your intentions and being really mindful about what you were focusing on, what you're intending, because it's like the energy was amplified, the energy of Leo, really, where we're expressing ourselves, where we're basically choosing who we want to be as an individual and our path forward. And so any choices you've made about that or just intentions within yourself have been amplified in power. So they're going to be, they're going to manifest with more strength, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to pull our card of the day and see what comes through. Oh, I should also mention we have Venus conjunct the sun right now. So there's another aspect of ourself that's aligning. That's our side of us. Venus rules the way we love, the way we relate to people and to ourselves. Again, our sensuality, it's related to Taurus energy. So it's coming in alignment with the sun. So we're wanting to really express our love to people that we care about, and also our self-love, and really kind of show up as a person that knows how to take care of themselves, is what I want to say. Okay, what can we get for today? Energy. I want to mention too, I it's been a long minute since I bought a new tarot deck, which is healthy for me. But I bought this Everyday Tarot, which is made by the creator of Biddy Tarot, which I'm part of their program and all of this. But I just love the way she approaches things, and so I kind of been slowly starting to resonate with this deck. But I just love that it's called the Everyday Tarot, and I'm starting to use it while I'm doing this 32 daily energy readings. I just think it's kind of funny how that worked out. The Everyday Tarot. So we're reading tarot every day for at least 32 days, and then we'll see what's next for Igniting Insight after that. Okay, we'll see what we can get here. They're very slow this morning. Kind of like Yeah, I feel like my energy's been a little slow this morning, so I think we're working in tandem again. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one here. Ooh, okay. We get 10 of Pentacles. Let's see if Facebook can see this. Oh, pretty close. I got 2 cameras, so it's an interesting one. Yeah, great. So this is really, to me, it's the message I'm getting with this is to basically reiterate and confirm what I've been saying about the different aspects of ourselves aligning towards a common goal. And that's really going to be the way that we reach, abundance in the physical. This is like, having a happy family life, having a happy home, having everything you need, being taken care of, having a lot of like, I want to say love and security in your relationships, but it is the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is about physical energy, so it's about things that are tangible, things in our immediate reality. It's earth energy, so it's like all the good. When we talk about abundance, it's like it can mean so many different things to different people, but to me, it's like this inner sense of security, this inner sense of knowing that you're taken care of. And that inner sense, that feeling state is actually what attracts the things in your physical reality that do allow you to be taken care of. The money that you need, the house that you need, even the people that you need to be in community with in order to feel the sense of abundance. So, talking about the law of attraction a little bit, it's like we need to have that feeling state first so that we can bring and attract the things that we want into our lives. But my dog just entered the room. This is telling me that, what our heart wants, what our head wants, and what is meant for us to do in this world is aligning. Oh God, she just spilled my coffee. I'm gonna have to cut this off. So they're all aligning so that we can experience this in the physical. So that's like the next step. The next step is to really get the rewards in the physical. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Thank you all for watching. I'll be here tomorrow at 7 and every day for the next, I think we're at 31 or 30 days. Yeah, and please follow me, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're finding this video so that you can catch more of these lives. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Namaste.